Welcome. Today we're going to look at RefUSA, an electronic resource available from Fort Vancouver Regional Library District. And today we're going to look for businesses based on a custom search when we don't know the name of the company we're seeking. As always, we'll begin by going to fvrl.org. Then come down the page and click on Research Databases. Now go across the page and click on Business Information and Telephone Directories. There's RefUSA. Now from home, you'll need to put in your library card number, but since I'm in the library, it came right up. Today we're going to look for a U.S. business, but we don't know the names of the business, so the default here is not going to help us. We need to click on Custom Search. Okay, once you've got your custom search started, you want to expand all of your options so you know what you have to choose from. Now in this case, we want to look for someone who wants an environmental engineering job. So we're going to look for keywords, we're going to look for stuff in a particular area, and we're going to look for businesses of a certain size. So let's go for number of employees. Alright, so I've chosen my fields and now I can type in what I want. And I'm looking for environmental engineering. So I'll type that in and look it up and see what RefUSA knows. Here are my results. And in order to select which ones I want to search for, all I have to do is click on them. So I can go down the list, click on the ones that look like what I am looking for. And this is a big list, so I can scroll, see what else there is on offer. Oh, there's a whole bunch more environmental stuff here. I might just click on all of these and see what I get. Alright, now once I've chosen all of the areas I want to search, I scroll down and I can look for my geographic location. Choose Oregon as our state. And once you've selected that, it gives you some metro areas to choose from. And we want to look for Portland, Vancouver. There it is, Portland, Vancouver, Hillsboro. Give it a click and it shows up in our search area. Now, how many employees? What size company do we want? I don't want something too small, so let's try starting with 5 employees, and we'll go all the way up to 500, I guess. Click on a couple more. Okay, now I can look at my results now, or I can update the count and see how many I've got. 628 is a lot. I think I may get rid of that lower end there and start with companies 10 employees or larger. Let's see how many that gives me. 350. That's a little bit more feasible. So let's view our results. Okay, now it takes us in. We've got this great big list. And I can choose to print or download the list as is. Company name, executive name, address, city, state, phone, all that kind of stuff you would need. Now if I want to print them all, I have to check mark there in front of each of them in order to print or download them. And you can only do 50 at a time. So let's say we're going to print this. I can choose the summary report, which is what I was just looking at, or I can use detailed, but usually you're not going to need to do that because it just takes up way too much paper. Let's go back. Now let's say I want to actually investigate one of these. We'll zoom in a little bit here, and I'll choose one to actually look at their information. Alright, we'll try this ABR Incorporated in Forest Grove. So this gives me their location information and a fax number and a website if I want to. Also, industry profile. I can scroll down here and expand other areas if I'm looking for demographics. Says there's 11 employees, all in one location. They don't have any open hours, but that's not that important to me. Let's see if they have any company. No company news. That's one thing. The smaller the company, the less likely there is going to be information here. So you just have to click on things and see if you can find stuff. Now if you like what you see, you can get a competitor report that'll give you a list of the primary competitors in the surrounding area. So if you're looking for places to apply for work, that might be a good way to do it. And that is all there is to it. That's how you can use RefUSA to look for lists of companies that meet certain criteria. You don't even have to know the business name. Thanks for joining me.